All right, so welcome to my kitchen. I am actually remembering to film. I did a small food shopping haul. I'm going to let you know what I got. It's very minimal because I don't get paid until Tuesday. I'm not at work on Tuesday, so I won't receive it until, no, I'm sorry. Pay cycle ends on Tuesday. I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday. I won't be in until Thursday. Deposit won't go through until Friday, which means that's when I'm going to do my food shopping and try to get as much as I can for the following week or 2 weeks. I'll see what I have. I work in the tipping industry, so I'll see what kind of tips I get tomorrow. I might be able to do some food shopping on Tuesday, but for right now, I just want to show you what I got in this mini haul so that I can show you what I'm going to make for dinner. Okay, if you saw what I had to go through to get this camera set up, I may never do this again. But anyway, so I got yogurt times 3, Fage 2%. I really do prefer the 5%, but I don't want to go too crazy with the fat content. I picked up a container of Chobani oat milk original. That's for my chia seed pudding. And my coffee. I don't really eat any cereal or anything like that, but if I do want cereal, then it's for that also. Picked up cat food, which is not for me. It's for my babies, obviously. And I got a salad kit because it was cheaper than just buying a bag of romaine. And I know that I'm going to have it 1 or 2 times, and it'll sit in my refrigerator and go bad. Then I picked up some green beans for the salad. I really need to get into eating more vegetables. I tend towards the green vegetables, just because, I don't know, it's just what I always seem to pick up. I do love all vegetables, but I think I've been in survival mode for so many years now with austerity purchasing, because I really don't have a lot of money to spare. So I try to pick up things according to the meals that I want to prepare. I don't really have the money to do full food shoppings. So the things that I would love to buy, I don't. I got some cherry tomatoes. Cherry tomatoes? It doesn't say. I don't remember. It's they're either grape tomatoes or cherry tomatoes. And then I also picked up a package of corn so that I can shave it and put it in my salad. Now, as I was saying, I would love to do a large food shopping and just have everything that I need to cook on a weekly basis instead of on a daily basis. But unfortunately, things haven't gone as well as I would like them to go with my career and job choices. But anyway, it's not an important story for this video or this channel. Suffice to say, this is what I've got for the next few days while I had some money to go food shopping. I didn't pick up any fruit, which I like to mix in with my yogurt. So I'll figure out what I want to do with these. I may just leave it for when I can go back to the food store. But for right now, I'm going to prepare my salad, which I have chicken for. So I'm going to go ahead and prepare this. So for the chicken, what I'm going to do is, it is still semi-frozen, but it should be okay. I did take it out last night to defrost, but it doesn't seem to have done that good of a job sitting in the refrigerator overnight. But I've got 3 chicken thighs. Open that up so that it cooks more easily. And this is my air fryer. If I didn't want it for lunch tomorrow as well, I would leave this piece to defrost further in the refrigerator. But I do want to make twice the portion so that I can have for lunch tomorrow. Okay, I've gone and washed my hands. So I'm going to go and drizzle some olive oil over top of that. I'm going to take some salt and just sprinkle it on top. This is Zatter spice. I'm not really sure all that's in it. It's a Middle Eastern Arabic spice. It's also used in a lot of Lebanese cooking and Israeli cooking, and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to sprinkle excuse me, a good amount on top. Now, using my clean hand, I'm going to go ahead and flip it. Or maybe I should have used the clean hand, because then I'm going to use my spiced hand again to get the other side. And I'm only going to put salt on one side. And then I'm going to pop this in my air fryer for 16 minutes at 350 degrees. Okay, so the chicken is done. I have it cooling off to the side, made sure that it's temped at 165 all the way through. And I've got, I don't know if I said, I've got the scale underneath my bowl. So I'm gonna go ahead and start preparing both my lunch and my dinner. Ordinarily, I would enter into the calories while I'm doing it, because at this point I am still counting calories. Not really counting calories so much as watching nutrition. But since I'm using my phone to record, and it's not cutting, since I'm using my phone to record, I can't really do both at the same time. I'm just going to take out the packet of seasoning and everything that comes with it. I will use it at some point, maybe not tonight. I'm going to do some lettuce. I'm going to try to split it evenly between the two. So this is 2.5 ounces, and two and a half, a little bit left in the bag. So I'm going to go up to 3 ounces. Half. Okay. Basically it's safe. All right, put that off to the side. Gonna come back and I'm gonna move this off to the side. And go in now with the snap piece. Ow! Let's not cut through my nail, please. I'm just going to slice them horizontally and put them off to the side so I can scale them before they go in. So I have been having some trouble having the weight come off. I know I am regularly under my calories, definitely under my protein, and not drinking enough water. So those are 3 nails in the coffin of not actually being able to lose weight. So I need to really focus on bringing healthy, complete meals with me to work. I'm not really having any trouble picking healthy options when I'm at work, but I have less of an opportunity to eat if I don't bring my food, because usually it's grabbing 5-10 minutes here and there, and that's not enough time to go get food and eat it. So hoping that once money starts getting a little bit easier, because now that we're heading into the holiday season, we'll get busier and busier, which is, catch-22, because the busier you are, the less chance you have to actually eat, but you actually have the money to buy things like food. And I just need to make a concerted effort to actually drink the water that is sitting next to me. So going to do 1.5 ounces. And that's 1 1/4. So I'm going to grab another one and slice it. All right, so those are the snap peas. Then we've got the green beans. These I'm just going to cut in half. Oh, I didn't tear the scale. All right, and we've got our cherry tomatoes. That's all of the green veg and the tomatoes. Now I'm going to take the corn. And I've washed, well, I did wash all of the strands of the husk off. And I'm just going to place it straight down on my cutting board and cut strips off. Tell me you are not a food vlogger without telling me you're not a food blogger. All right, so now we've got our chicken, and I'm just going to slice through it. I'm looking for about 6 ounces per portion. Okay, that's 6 3/8. 6. My cat's going to be very unhappy with me that I don't have any chicken for her today because it's all seasoned and I can't give her any. Six 3/4. So let's add a little bit more to the other one. All right, now I'm just going to add some of the seasonings and the crunchy bits and the good stuff. I did want to also try to make breakfast for tomorrow. I really don't know what I want. I don't know if I'm in the mood. I had chia seed pudding today, so I don't know that I'm in the mood for that again. So I have it still on the scale. I'm going to go ahead and scale out the salad dressing. One ounce. I didn't zero it out. Okay, so going for, assuming it's a 2 ounce package, because this looks like it's about another ounce. 1/8 of an ounce of bacon bits. Same. Should we add some cheese? This is negligible. There's basically no weight to it, so I can't scale it. And dinner for tonight. Now, I will admit that this looks like a rather large portion, so I'm going to eat as much as I feel I can because I really haven't eaten anything today except for chia seed pudding. And then I'll either put it away and have the rest later if I get hungry again, or it'll stay in reserve for the next day. All right, so it is the next day. Actually, it's 2 days later. I made myself some skirt steak that I just picked up from the market. I added a spice called Vadouvan, if I can get it up out of the bowl. Vadouvan is a French masala. It's got warm spices like turmeric and garlic and onion and all sorts of yummy things. I have not scaled it yet because I want to scale it cooked, which I will do so after I slice it. I also made myself a cup of minute rice, jasmine. It's going to be a simple dinner tonight, not too much. I had a lot of vegetables with my lunch, so I'm not too concerned about that. So let's get the scale out. So that's only going to put us at like 3 grams or 3 ounces of protein. And this is what I'm having for dinner. I am going to, I'm trying to reach over the camera. Hold on one moment. A little bit of olive oil. I am going to have a snack later. I had a protein shake earlier today for breakfast. Probably make myself another one later. I also have these Chomp protein bars, which I really like. This one is turkey. They're antibiotic free. All stick without the ick. 12 grams of protein, 80 calories, no sugar. I haven't seen this brand before. It was new to Sprouts as far as I know, or new to me. I love cilantro lime, so I wanted to try that. May actually have this. Well, this one only has 7 grams of protein, so I'll probably go for the other one. And I figured I'd slice it up and mix it in with some grapes and some nuts and make myself a little snack later. My stomach's been really uneasy today, which I will go into later. I'm going to wrap up this video later with everything that I've done, everything that I've cooked this week, images, videos, and whatnot, everything that went on during the course of the week. Obviously, there's a lot going on in the world of GLP-1s and Trizepatide specifically, which I touched on last week, but there's been some new developments which you may or may not have heard about. This video, it's Tuesday right now. It's going to go up on Thursday with my update as to what I've lost, if anything, this week, as well as, like I said, my food journey, what I've been eating this week, work, and everything. So, yeah, I will check back in on you later. I'm going to go and eat my dinner, and I will be back shortly. Hi everyone. So I want to wrap up this week's video. It is going up a day late. I plan to put it up on Thursday. I don't know if I'm really ever going to have a regular day that I'm going to post it. Things are getting really busy at work, and I'm trying to work in exercise to my schedule. We have this really beautiful, what's it called? Wildlife preserve by us. By us, I mean my mother and I. We do a lot together. And last year when it started getting cooler out, we started going early in the morning so that we could get our walks in before it got warmer. And now it's starting to get cooler again, we're doing it again. So we went yesterday, and it was really beautiful out for about 5 minutes, and then all of a sudden it was 90 degrees again. So I had intended to go, initially I had intended to go again this morning before work, but I'm trying not to go do too much too fast, because I tend to, put everything I have into something and then I crash and burn and I fall out of it. So I'm trying to slowly build up my stamina, get back into working out, and really add that to my routine, because since I started Trizepatide, I really haven't done anything. So yesterday we did a half an hour walk, and then later on we went to the pool and I did some swimming and some light water aerobics and stretching and mobility. And starting tomorrow, I'm going to try to work it into my schedule every other day before work. But I just wanted to touch on where I'm at with the Trizepatide and titrating up, and how much weight I've lost, and how things are going with that, which are a little slower than I wanted it to be. I've said it before, I don't want to lose the weight too fast. I don't want to get to the point where it's just falling off of me, and then I try to wean myself off the medication and I start to gain the weight back. So my intention has always been to stay at the base level until it stops working, and then titrate up, stay at the next dose until it stops working, and so on and so forth. But it's now been 2.5 months. Really? No. 1.5 months. And I had gained 1.5 pounds back last week, and now I think it's finally coming back off. I'm back at my lowest, which is 11 pounds lost. And I understand in the course of losing weight, no matter what program you're using, what diet you're on, if you have medical intervention, you're going to have rises and falls. You're going to lose weight. You may, backslide a bit. But I didn't think it would happen in the beginning. And I think I kind of screwed myself over, because I was playing very fast and loose with my injection day. When I first picked up the first vial, it was on a Thursday, and my days off are Tuesday, Wednesday. I didn't want to wait until the next Tuesday to take it, so I took it. Well, the pharmacist wanted me to do it in the office so that he could show me how to do it. So I injected it on a Thursday, but I really wanted to do my injections on the night before my weekend, or on the first day of my weekend, so that if I did experience any side effects, I wouldn't be at work. So I rushed the second dose and did it on a Tuesday, making it, 2 days early. And then the next week I did it on a Monday night, and then I went back to a Tuesday. And then when I did my refill, it didn't come in until a Friday. So I haven't been reliable with it. And I think the first 3 weeks where I kept moving my injection up by 2 days, by 1 day, my system kind of thought that I was receiving more than I was. 3.0 dose or a 5.0 dose. So now that I'm really trying to do it reliably on the same day every week, it's almost like I've stepped back in my dose. So I think my body kind of assumed it was going to get more than it is, and now it's not working as effectively as it otherwise might have at the minimal dose. So spoke to my doctor. He, of course, is of the mind that I should titrate up as is recommended, every month, automatically doubling, or, going from 2.5 to 5, and then the next month going to 7.5. And so he already put in the prescription for the 5.0 dose, which should come in next week. And then he wants me to titrate up again the month after. But I think what I'm going to do is, even if I have the extra medicine, I'm going to see that I want to be in control of how much medicine I'm giving myself. So obviously if I have the vial, I can, dose myself as appropriate, but it really only is, once you puncture it, it's really only good for 28 days. So I don't want to get to the point where I'm wasting medication because it's going bad, because I'm giving myself less than what the vial contains or what the dose is supposed to be. So I have to figure this out. I may just, before I put in the next refill, I may just tell them, despite the fact that he's recommending the 7.5, I want to stay at the 5.0, depending upon how well it works. So that's where I'm at right now. It's Thursday right now. I took my last dose on Tuesday morning, still not having any weird side effects, aside from the fact that the needle doesn't seem to want to go into my stomach. It's like pushing it into rubber. Keep poking myself and it's like it doesn't want to go in. But I'm considering changing my injection spot as well to see if that has any change, but I'm really nervous about experiencing side effects where I'm not right now. I've only ever injected myself in my stomach, so I'm considering the back of my arm, the next injection, but I'm kind of nervous about it. But I think that's really going to do it for this week. I hope you liked the cooking element, the, what I eat in a week, in a day aspect of it. Today was really busy at work. Things are really picking up. I had appointments from 9:30 straight through to 3 o'clock. Didn't finish until 5. But I was able to work in a 15-minute break so that I was able to eat, which is good. And yeah, just going to keep pushing forward. I did pick up these gummy chews. They were suggested by FitFabFun. I think that's her name. She's on the Trizepatide compound as well, I believe. I don't know if she's on the compound or if she's on the name brand Monjaro or Zepbound. But she did a whole review of them. I'll post it down below. But they're fiber chews. And that's one of the things that I've been really having a lot of difficulty getting in. I think unless you're eating vegetables all day long, it's really difficult to get your fiber in. But these gummy chews, they have, one bag is a single serving and they have 30 grams of fiber. So I'm not eating an entire bag in a sitting because I don't want to destroy myself. Had a little bit of an issue of constipation this past week. Although I didn't really feel constipated, I just, realized it had been 5 days since I'd had a bowel movement. So I took, thankfully it was on my day off, I took to magnesium. So I took 2 magnesium, and like 12 hours later, that and a cup of coffee, which might not have been a good idea, things started moving again. So I'll have to make it part of my daily routine, just with a meal, to have 1 capsule. Yeah, so if you consider that a side effect, which I've never been all that regular to begin with. That's really the only side effect that I'm experiencing. But that's going to end this video. Thank you so much for joining me again. I hope everything is well with you on your journey. If you're on a journey to lose weight with Trizepatide or with semaglutide. And I will see you next week with hopefully good news with losing weight. Because, yeah, it needs to come off. But thanks so much, and I'll see you soon.